What is this strategy? It's basically what my business looks like today is I have relationships in the senior living world. We're going to share with you today who those relationships are, those job titles. I'm going to show you where to find them. And my business today, what it looks like is those people call me when they say, we've got a family that needs to unlock the equity out of their house so they can move into care. And so appointments come directly to me via text or email. A lot of times they'll say things like, hey, Phil, can you be at Fred's house at 2:30 on Tuesday to make an offer? Yes, I can. And so literally, folks, I'm in the home buying business, not in the marketing business. And I think a lot of you, the frustrations you have is if you're spending $1,000 a month on direct mail, you need to spend $5,000. If you're spending $5,000, you need to spend $10,000. That's how you're trying to grow your business through direct response. And so my business is very different. My leads come directly to me. Today, I don't spend any money on direct response marketing. All of my business comes directly to me. And so I want to show you how you can have a life like that as well. And so go ahead.
I know Philip, a lot of real estate investors that we know are jealous of Philip's business. I myself, I'm more in the marketing world. I've been involved in real estate marketing for a long time too, but getting into the investing business. And when I heard about what his strategy is and what he does, I just had to hear more and work with him on that. Just the amount of deals that he does without spending any money on marketing. I mean, it's just unheard of, really. We know I know probably some of you are realtors here as well. We know like referral-based businesses, are ideal, right? If you can figure out how to tap into a network where the leads just come to you, they're your friends or your trusted partners. That's really ideal. And then, so Philip has found a strategy to do that on the senior living side, where there's just it's not just like one friend has a house to sell. It's this one friend is working with a lot of different people who have a lot of houses to sell and they need to sell the house. And so we're going to get more into that and, the flashpoint on when the senior needs to sell that house and why they need our help as opposed to realtors or as opposed to going the traditional route. And that's what we're going to get into. But I know, Philip, like how many hours do you think you spend doing 20 deals a year at average profit of $20,000 a year?
I work a few hours a week on my real estate business. So it's not much. That would be a part-time job at this point. Mainly what I do right now is maintain my relationships with those stakeholders in senior living. And you said it best, guys. And I'll talk about this today is I don't know the lifetime value of my relationships because I'm still doing deals with them. So that it's almost like an infinity sign, right? That the value of that relationship keeps going. And you pointed it out. You're not building these relationships to get one deal done. This is to have deals for the next 15 to 20 years with that same person. And you talked about referral-based business. Building relationships with other real estate agents and other wholesalers has been fickle for me because they're also in the real estate business. And so they bypass you or grow past you. What I've noticed about senior living, one of the best things about senior living is that executive director that we'll teach you about today. In 20 years, they'll still be an executive director and they'll still have the same need that these families need to unlock their equity. And so what if you're just starting out? That's a great question. And one of these things is that it's almost easier for me to teach somebody starting out how to do this right than a seasoned investor who's set in their ways or a real estate agent that's set in their ways. To be clear, guys, to do this the right way, you don't walk in the front door announcing that you're an investor or a real estate agent, even though you might be both of those things like I am. And we're going to talk about today what's we call being a senior transition specialist and how to build those relationships to get your foot in the door so you can build these meaningful relationships. And if you can do this the right way, the way we teach you to do it, you can unlock the best leads ever that come to you, and you can have a marketing budget of zero. And that's a very powerful thing, something you should sink your teeth into to build that business than maybe the business you have today.